So I just finished the stream with Alf. Big ups to Alf, by the way. Make sure to check out his channel. Posted in the description down below. Then I'm like, who else is live? Let me see. Oh, Elijah's on. Let me go to Elijah's channel. Big ups to Too Much of E, Elijah. He's doing a reaction. And I'm looking at Savva's stream on the screen, and I see Paul the Hotspur Hippie. I'm like, holy shit, I missed out on Paul the Hotspur Hippie actually being on panel with Savva and everybody else that this man damn near criticizes and cusses out on a daily basis. And I thought, I gotta check this shit out for myself. So this is where we are now. This is where Paul comes into the conversation. There's Elijah there, big up to E every single time. There's Savva. There's, is it Danny Kiriakou, I think it is. I think this fella's name is Jose, and this is Chooks. Lechooks or something or other. So yeah, the first 40, 50 odd minutes was basically Lee just saying, yeah, I'm not interested in having squabbles with people on their person. I'm more here for footballing debates and opinions, and I disagree with all these people that you cuss out as well. So I don't know why, you know, I'm not cussing them out. How are you cussing me out, etc., etc. That being Paul Hotspur Hippie. Anyways, he jumps on stream, and this is where shit gets interesting. So I have not seen this yet. I'm looking at this for the first time. This is prime viewing for me. I'm checking this out right now.
Shit, I mean, when the VOD goes out, you'll be
okay. Paul, welcome. Do you want me to kick everyone else off?
What up,
no, I don't know. I mean, everyone's going to shout over me at some point because that's what you guys do.
Me and you will talk. No one else, Paul.
Well, I'll get rid of Danny K because he's a shit fan. He leaves games at half time. How old are you, Danny?
Yep. So it's been 30 seconds, not even. And was already telling off somebody because he leaves games at half time. Oh my days!
How old are you?
Okay, hang on. No. See. No.
Come on. How old are you, Danny?
He wants to speak to me.
What's his age got to do with anything?
I'm 32, mate. I'm 30. How old are you, Paul? How old are you? How old are you, Paul?
Older than you.
How old are you, Paul?
I win, man.
Oh, you don't know Tottenham. You don't know Tottenham. So is that what we're doing now? Is that what we're doing? You don't know Tottenham. Okay. So because you're older than me, you apparently know everything that there is to know about football.
How old are you, Paul?
I saw you having a go at the young fan the other day. You're fucking nothing, mate. You leave games at half time. Fuck off. Fuck that cunt off.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Danny, let me...
See, this... I don't know what his gripe is with Danny in the top right corner there, but just the attitude straight off the bat is crazy, man. It's like, I'm going to get people looking at this. It's going to say, holy shit, man came in there swinging, no bars, all that sort of stuff. Like, nah, mate, this is not it.
Danny, let me take you off from this so I can speak to... I'll just remove you into the back stream. All right. Paul, look.
Yeah.
I don't understand, right? You don't, hang on, you don't like my football opinion. I get it. We've always known this. You've always not liked my football opinion, right? You don't like what I say about Ange. You don't like what I say about Spurs. But what I don't understand, what is the need every day? It is every day at this stage in your videos, in your lives. It is Savva, cunt, prick, toxic king, toxic this, toxic that, Savva and still. What is the need for the personal nature of it? Why
it's not just okay. It's not just you, Savva. It's a lot.
It's a lot, Paul.
It's not all about you, Savva. Okay, no, it's about.
I'm pretty sure he's called out Savva almost damn near every single day. It's Sav, it's Tottenham away, it's Chernobyl, whatever they call Stelios and the others there. It's a lot of Tottenham fans who disagree with his opinion that Ange should stay. I'm pretty sure they're all on the consensus. Ange should be sacked. He should be leaving. And this is part of the problem here.
Hang on, you can't do this.
You are in there. Don't forget.
I'm in there a lot. The other day you called me a cunt 11 times in one video.
Oh, well.
Did I?
11 times? Nah, that's messed up. Yeah, it's messed up, bro. Oh, my days.
Yes, you did. Yes. I don't care about the others. I'm the one speaking up against it, Paul, because you seem intent on violating everyone, and I don't understand why. It's football. Why so personal?
Because I hear you say so much worse about our team and our manager and our fans that just want to enjoy a good time, Savva.
But you don't.
So because he spoke out about the players, the club, the fans, etc., I'm guessing he's going to say they support someone like Ange and the failure and the, what is it, 17 defeats this season so far. That's worse than him calling him a cunt 11 times.
And if you're shitting on my team, what? You let me ask. I'm going to answer the question.
Okay,
if you're shitting on my team, Tottenham Hotspur,
our team,
then you're a cunt. Then you're a cunt.
No. But...
Wait. What? I missed that. Sorry, say again.
Fans that just want to enjoy a good time, Savva.
But you don't.
And if you're shitting on my team, what? You let me ask. I'm going to answer the question.
Okay,
if you're shitting on my team, Tottenham Hotspur,
our team,
then you're a cunt.
Right, so basically you've got criticisms, which even as a Liverpool fan, I think they're valid. Your team is in 17th. You're competing for top 4 just a few seasons ago. You're in 17th. You were leading the league for 10 games last season. You are 17th, sorry. Yeah, well, 16th, 17 losses this season. I think there's a lot to be complaining about with this Tottenham squad. And basically, Hotspur Hippies just literally just said there, you're shitting on my team, therefore you're a cunt. Well, bruv, I hate to break it to you. I guess every single pundit, manager, expert in the world who says Tottenham are a basket case at the moment, they're all cunts then, are they? There's great logic there. Great logic. And we can do the same thing in reverse. We can say anybody who's backing and supporting this club or this manager with the position that we're in right now, they're cunts too. We can do the exact same thing.
Then you're a cunt.
No, but Paul. But
how
we're all
do you
grown
support our team, Savva? You just don't. You shit on us every opportunity. Nothing's ever good enough for you because you know better.
Okay. So again, what we're actually getting at here
is crazy.
Again, you don't like my opinion. That's fine. But why?
No,
why
I don't like the way you shit on us.
Okay. You don't like the way I shit on us.
You called Ange a shit clown yesterday, man. How's that critique? Okay. How's that informed analysis?
So I've listened to Savva's streams. Big up to Savva, by the way. I've heard when he speaks, he'll bring out his stats and the fact sheet, and he'll say, this is what we do. We're playing this. We're doing this. The players are here. The players aren't there. He's done this. He's done that. There are actual things that he says to justify his opinions. It's not just he's a shit clown manager and that's the soundbite and that's all you heard. There's more to it. Yes, you can say he's a bit of a clown manager because of the things that he does, for the way that he sets the team up, for the tactics, for the no defense, for all these sorts of things. It's not just one little soundbite and then that's the opinion made up.
Calling our manager, get this shit clown out of our club. How's that making us better, Savva?
Okay, well, let me answer then. So because I've said, let's be fair, most of the time I don't actually say things like that about Ange. I've just had enough. Right?
No, you do. You do.
You do all the time.
Said most. He said most of the time, not all the time. Said most of the time.
I'm a shit clown.
You do.
Okay. But the problem is with this, Paul, is I'm not sitting there all day, every day, calling him a prick and a cunt. I just think he's a god-awful manager. He's the worst manager I've ever seen, right? That's football.
That's because you're a young kid.
Oh, my God. I can't fucking hell. For fuck's sake. Is this quite serious? Paul, are you fucking serious? Are you tapped or something, bro? Are you serious? This is going to be his thing. I'm older than you. I've seen more than you. Therefore, I'm more knowledgeable than you. Is that what we're doing right now?
Well, Paul,
I was longer than you, man. I know you go on about this.
Paul,
I've been
okay, let me talk. Hang on, I'll let you answer.
I've been supporting Spurs longer than you, mate. I've seen worse than you.
Oh my God, cool. What does that matter?
I'll let you answer. Let me answer, right? First of all, that's the nicest thing you've ever said about me, calling me young. I'll take it. But Paul,
you've aged well, man. I said this in my stream the other day. How old are you, by the way? I'm 52.
I'm 42.
Wait, he's 52 and he's 42? Bro, that 10-year gap is crazy.
You supported Spurs for 40 years. Man, you started young.
I'm 42. My first game I was taken to was in 1984. Don't remember anything. But my uncle who took me, who was a season ticket holder, used to look after me. I didn't have a dad growing up. Took me to the Spurs. And I don't remember anything about it. But I've been going to White Hart Lane since 1984, right? So when you're saying it's because I'm young, no, my football opinion is based on all the managers I've ever seen at Spurs. The manager is absolutely shocking. But we don't need to discuss how good or bad we think Ange is. But why is the need for every video for me to be a cunt? Like
it's not just you. You are a cunt, but it is not just you. There are other cunts out there.
Why, Paul? Have you ever heard me say that about you? Why am I a cunt?
It doesn't matter. That's irrelevant.
Of course, but Paul,
because
we're adults.
Don't get football. You don't get football, Savva. You don't understand football. No.
Okay.
You don't understand. You don't understand the unity of a fan base that is required for success, which I'm surprised.
Unity of a fan base required for success, bruv. Liverpool FC. We're about to win our 20th Premier League title. There is still division in the fan base. We all have a one goal to win the Premier League title. How we go about that, it's still up for debate. We need players in. Back FSG. No, FSG need to go. But without FSG, you wouldn't have won number 19. Wouldn't have won the Premier League, Champions League title. But they don't spend money, so we're going to go back downhill. They don't sign players. Bro, there's division in this fan base already as it is. All I'm getting from this is support the team no matter what, and criticizing the team is not going to do any good. Okay, scrap punditry, scrap reviews, scrap reports, scrap analysis. Just get rid of all that sort of shit. Yeah, they lost the game, but go Tottenham, support them. Go Liverpool, support them. Even though they lost the game, we don't need to look at why they lost or how they lost. What the fuck is this?
Surprised that, because you've seen us win stuff. If you were going there, you would have seen UEFA Cup wins,
Sure.
FA Cup wins, that sort of stuff. Your whole thing is about I know better. You don't understand that it's team first. Even if you think the players are shit, even if you think the manager's shit, the way you gain success on a club our size is to back the team, support the team. That's something you and a lot of these YouTubers just don't do. It's all about you. I know Stan should have done this sub. He should have played that better.
I mean, they're all opinion pieces, really. If you actually believe that they would have made a difference, that's on you. At the end of the day, it's just an opinion piece. I can say that Arne Slot should have left Salah on the pitch. He should not have taken him off. Salah would have scored a hat-trick in the last 3 minutes of the game against West Ham. Probably wouldn't have happened. Less chance of that happening than Real Madrid going through against Arsenal at the time of this recording, right? That doesn't mean that I should not say my opinion and say what I believe what would have happened. That's the whole point. It's the whole point of opinions. It's just you can't just support the team blindly and just not critique anything or have anything to say about it that's only just positive. There's got to be some things you don't like. I mean, we won yesterday 2-1. I still had negative things to say. Am I a bad supporter for Liverpool FC because I dared criticize some of the defending and the attacking phases of play? I must be a cunt in that case, at least by Paul's standards, even though it's a different club. Still,
you just
Paul,
bring this back to the basics? You've destroyed manager after manager.
Sure, hang on, Paul. But again, this is where things aren't factually true, because when we had Poch, I loved Pochettino, I loved Harry Redknapp, I loved Martin Jol. I had no problem with AVB, right? I didn't like Conte. He's not for me. You didn't like Conte. You used to say these things about Conte, right?
What did I say about him? What did I say about him? Quote me, because you'll find I backed him right up until that last statement.
Okay.
I said I didn't like his style of football, but he shouldn't adapt.
All right, let me finish. I listen to you. Let me finish, right? But
well, you just saying bullshit now.
Okay, but this is what you do when you
fuck off.
But Paul, when you talk to other human beings, all you do is tell them they talk bullshit. You don't actually have a conversation back and forwards. At the end of the day, mate, I think this manager is dreadful. I think he is the worst I've ever seen. I also
Sure. He should fuck off back to Scotland or Australia and take half the fans with him.
Sure. Yes, Paul.
Right.
But do you know what?
That's backing the manager. That's team first.
So, Paul, can I?
Oh, bro, I'm going to play a little bit more of this and I'm going to call it because this went on for almost an hour. I'm not going to be here for 2 hours reacting to this, but, bruv, I mean, there are things you can criticize your team about. There are things you can criticize Angie about, no doubt. Daniel Levy, the setup there at Tottenham, you can, Enoch and all that shit. There's heaps you can criticize, but this is the definition of a toxic positive fan if I ever see one. People want to say Egal's toxic positive for Arsenal. Bruv, I ain't seen anything on the levels of Paul from Hotspur Hippie. Big ups to him, by the way. But bruv, this is some next level shit.
I talk. This is the thing. You're not letting me talk.
It's your channel, mate.
I don't want to back this manager because he's shown me enough in 2 years that he is awful, right? I am a Tottenham fan, not a Daniel Levy fan, and not an Ange Postecoglou fan, right? I like this notion, and I've got nothing against this notion that you have, that just saying nice things and backing the manager makes us better. But what I do, Paul, which other people don't, some do, some like it, some don't, I put up facts and evidence to show why.
Oh, bollocks, you do.
Hang on.
Bollocks.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, the other week, it was a month ago, man actually pulled up, Savva pulled up, like, at least these are the stats, these are the facts. We've lost X amount of games, we've dropped points in these mini games, this and that, blah, 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 running him off, like, all these stats and facts, like, these are the reasons why I can't back this manager. So he's not saying anything out of the ordinary. Now I'm gonna leave it there. It's 2 hours, 18 minutes and 30 seconds into the stream. I will link it in the description down below as well. But yeah, that's a madness, man. Like, I don't know how much football conversation was had in this, but it just sounds hostile as well. I've already ruined it. Fuck at the moment. Crazy work. But big ups him for pulling up on the stream, bruv. I can't knock it. It's about time. But instead of just talking shit about them nonstop, maybe they actually had a proper football conversation. We shall see how it went in the next few days, or based on the comments of this video as well, what was said. I don't know. This is crazy. I mean, it's mad. It does sound like he's being mad childish. You're not supporting the team. You're not backing the team. So fuck you. You're a cunt. Back the team or fuck off. Well, I can't back the team as it stands in the current climate of the squad now because there's nothing for me to back. They're losing games that they should be winning. They're playing football that is rubbish. Tactics are not working because they're not being administered by the players or by Ange or whoever's telling him to do the. It's not there. There's nothing for me to support. So why should I sit there and back a manager who has not shown me anything? Me personally, not you. You want to back him? You want to be relegated and still back the manager? Completely on you. I would think you're a bit of a clown myself if you want to back a manager that's got you relegated, but that's just me. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. Big ups to Savva, Paul, the other three panelists who were just sitting there silent, Elijah, Jose, and the Cookmeister. I'm going to leave it there, link down below. Check it out for yourself. That's an absolute mazza that one is. Oh boy.